The vast majority of them come from low-income households, and they're involved in the system for reasons that have to do with poverty, with structural inequalities and trauma. So many of the families involved in the system have many generations of trauma.
This is arguably the most disadvantaged population in New York City. They are forgotten, they're hidden, and they're vulnerable.
My mom was a drug addict, my dad was absent, and then a lot of my family members wanted nothing to do with that because they had their own problems.
I lived in 48 different foster homes.
You know, there's the trauma that children suffer just by being taken from their families, regardless of what's happening in their home. And then there are the traumas and injustices that happen to them while they're in someone else's care.
A lot of times when people go into foster care and they find out that you're getting a check for kids, I feel like the relationship changed.
Talk to a foster youth. Talk to someone who knows what it's like to be ripped from their parents and what it's like to sort of try to build that sort of trust back up as you go through life.
If the system worked as it should, there would be no need for CASA, but it doesn't.
The word casa in Spanish means home. It's a safe haven, a place you go to for comfort and support. When things are going terribly wrong, children, adolescents, and families turn to us. That's what casa means for me.
Selfless. So selfless. Oh my gosh.
Without Katie and CASA, I wouldn't be alive today.
I was a tough foster kid to deal with in the system. And she just didn't give up, no matter how much I tried to push her away.
He didn't give up on me. I appreciate him because he didn't give up on me. He stayed there, he helped me, no matter how bad it got, how upset I was.
I wasn't used to somebody being that nice to me.
It was late, I called her and I was just crying. I was nervous, had anxiety, I was scared. And I felt like I was gonna fail, but she convinced me, basically, if I don't try, I won't know if I succeed or not.
He really helped me understand, like, you need people, like, no matter what, you need people in life, like, even if it's just to say how you feeling, even if you just listen to how somebody else is feeling, like, it'll make your day better.
It's what you would hope, you know, how your own children would be taken care of.
Our future, and it looked bright, like, it looked bright. Every day it looked more and more bright. And it's all because of my decisions, but I got to give a huge part of that to David. A huge part. I don't know where I'll be. I think it was I already don't know where I'll be.
I remember she sent me an email about a writing program in New York City for foster care youth and for youth in general. So she's literally like the blueprint for like who I am today. Like that door opened up all the other doors that led me to my position today.
Eventually, if you're relentless about your efforts to engage them, they will begin to slowly but surely trust you. But it's all about consistency.
He learned. Like he took time out his life and his day to learn mine. Like, you know, to learn, like, why I'm so angry.
Every youth who has a CASA in New York City have a better chance at having a normal, successful life in the end because of CASA.
How about you join us? Join the fight.
You know somebody care, make them care about yourself.